listen to this alone in the dark. We're 3 hours from the nearest town when the noise starts, deep enough into the woods that the road noise is gone, and the only thing left is the wind moving through the trees. It's late, well past midnight, and we're sitting inside the trailer with the lights off, letting the generator cool down outside. The forest feels close out here, pressing in around the campsite, and every sound carries farther than it should. The first noise doesn't sound wrong at all. It's just movement somewhere beyond the fire pit. Slow footsteps in the leaves, heavy enough to be something big, but not loud enough to panic over. We all freeze for a second, listening, and someone quietly says it's probably a deer. That explanation is enough, and the conversation drifts back to nothing important as the sound fades away. A few minutes pass before it happens again. This time it's closer, not footsteps exactly, more like something dragging through brush, stopping, then starting again. I sit up straighter on the bench seat, staring out through the front window of the trailer, trying to see between the trees. The moonlight is thin and uneven, just enough to outline trunks and branches, but nothing moves where I'm looking. The sound stops abruptly. The silence that follows feels deliberate, like whatever was out there realized we noticed it. No wind, no insects, just the quiet hum of the trailer settling as it cools. Someone laughs nervously and says we're just jumpy because it's dark, but nobody really relaxes after that. The next sound is unmistakable. Something hits the side of the trailer, not hard, just a dull thud against the metal. We all look at each other at the same time, eyes wide, and no one speaks. My heart starts pounding so hard I can feel it in my throat. I lean closer to the window, scanning the tree line again, and that's when I see it. At first, I think it's just a shadow standing between the trees, but then it shifts slightly, and the shape doesn't make sense. It's tall, taller than any person should be, with arms hanging too low and a body that looks stretched, like it doesn't quite fit together right. It's standing just beyond the edge of the clearing, facing us, completely still. I don't say anything. I don't want to be the one who makes it real. One of the others whispers my name, asking what I'm looking at, and when I don't answer, they lean forward and follow my gaze. The moment they see it, they suck in a sharp breath and pull back from the window. The thing doesn't move. It doesn't react. It just stands there, watching the trailer like it's waiting for something to happen. The sound starts again, this time right outside. Slow footsteps circle the trailer, deliberate and heavy, crunching leaves and snapping small branches. The metal walls seem thinner than they did a few minutes ago, every sound vibrating through them. Someone reaches for the door handle and then stops, their hand hovering there like they realize how stupid that would be. It's just messing around. No one agrees. No one argues either. The footsteps stop near the back of the trailer, right by the bedroom. The silence stretches out until my ears ring, and then something scrapes along the side, long and slow, like fingers dragging across metal. The sound sends a shiver through my entire body, and I feel my stomach drop as the scraping moves upward, toward the roof. That's when the trailer shifts. Not much, just enough to feel it, like weight being added above us. The ceiling creaks softly, the sound of metal and wood protesting under pressure. My chest tightens as I realize whatever is out there isn't just tall, it's strong. It's on the roof. No one responds. We're all staring upward now, listening as something moves slowly overhead, pacing back and forth, testing the structure. Dust drifts down from the ceiling with each step, floating through the air in the dim light. The trailer groans again, louder this time, and then the movement stops directly above us. The knocking starts again, but not from outside. It comes from inside the walls. A soft, hollow tapping echoes through the trailer, moving along the paneling like something is touching it from the other side. One tap, a pause, then another, closer. I press my back against the dinette seat, my hands shaking as the tapping travels toward the front of the trailer, following the same slow rhythm. The bathroom door rattles suddenly, handle twisting slightly before snapping back into place. I hear someone whimper beside me, a small sound they probably don't realize they made. The tapping grows louder now, closer together, and I realize it's matching our breathing, speeding up when we panic, slowing when we try to stay still. The ceiling creaks again, and something drops down inside the trailer. Not crashing, not falling, landing. The floor dips slightly near the back, boards groaning under sudden weight, and I see a shadow stretch across the wall, too tall, too narrow, bending the wrong way. The air smells different now, stale and cold, like something that's been sealed away for a long time. The thing steps forward into the dim light. Its skin looks pale and dry, pulled tight over a shape that doesn't belong in a human frame. Its eyes are open wide and fixed on us, reflecting just enough light to catch my attention. Its mouth hangs slightly open, not smiling, not snarling, just existing that way as it tilts its head and takes another step closer. I try to move. My body doesn't listen. The trailer feels smaller now, the walls closing in as it fills the space, owning it completely. I understand then that we never heard it approach because it wanted us to hear it. It wanted us awake, aware, watching. The last thing I hear clearly is the door locking itself with a sharp, metallic click. If you're listening to this, and you're camping somewhere quiet tonight, pay attention to the sounds outside your shelter, especially the ones that stop when you do. If you have a horror story of your own, please feel free to drop it in the comments section. You never know. The next story could be yours. Subscribe so you don't miss what comes next.